Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Times Up Ummah. Dear viewers, the Afghan Taliban has captured the sixth provincial capital and within the last 4 days, which is a big news for the whole world. The Afghan Taliban's spokesman has sent a message to the media which says Taliban have overrun Aybak, the capital of the northern province of Samangan. The Samangan's deputy provincial governor confirmed the takeover to the AAP news agency. He said the Taliban is in full control shortly after a Taliban spokesman tweeted that all the governments and police installations in Aybak has been cleared. The Taliban said its fighters now control the provincial governor's compound, the intelligence directorate, the police headquarters, and all other official buildings in the city. Their viewers, Aybak is the fifth northern provincial capital to fall to the Taliban in less than a week and the sixth overall in the country. Dear viewers, it shows how the Afghan Taliban are now strong and how they have enabled themselves to fight the US-backed and trained forces. The Afghan forces shows weakness in front of the Taliban and thousands have been surrendered to the Taliban. The fall of Samangan will put further strain on the already stretched Afghan security forces as commandos and backup forces have been dispatched to the 5 other provinces whose capital have been fallen: Kunduz, Takhar, Jozjan, Saripul, Nimroz, as well as the provinces of Herat, Kandahar and Helmand. Dear viewers, the Taliban has also said on Monday that their advances continued in the Mazari Sharif. Dear viewers, the latest reports also saying that the northern districts of Badakhshan, Balkh and Panjshir provinces and its capitals are also near to fall to the Taliban. The Ministry of Defense said on Monday that the government forces had launched clearance operations in Kunduz, but according to their residents, the Taliban spent much of the time and tried to get closer to the airport. According to our sources, the Taliban are now near within 3 kilometers from the airport, and the fighting there is still continued. With the road from Kabul to Kunduz having been under the rebels' control for several months, residents fear that the Taliban takeover of the airport would be a disaster, robbing officials and residents of a possible evacuation. The locals of Herat, Lashkargah and Kandahar has said the fighting is still continued in the provincial capitals and the Taliban are now near to take over the big provincial capitals. Dear viewers, the US and the Afghan government attacks have been targeted hospitals and high schools near the Lashkargah, and the pro-United States media saying that their airstrikes killed over dozens of the Taliban jihadis. The Afghan media said its air raid targeted the Taliban positions and they have claimed the attacks killed 54 Taliban fighters, but they didn't say about the schools and hospitals. The Afghan security forces sometimes call for airstrikes, but the Afghan forces are many times failed to provide air support. The situation in overall Afghanistan is not looking good for Afghan security forces, and their reports shows that there is quite short time with Ashraf Ghani government to decide what to do. Dear viewers, the latest report saying that the Taliban are now near to take dozens of provincial capitals, and they can do that within some days. Huge fighting is still continued in Lashkargah, a place where the Afghan security forces are trying their best to flee the Taliban, but the capital city is in the Taliban siege. Dear viewers, if you want to watch the latest news from the Afghanistan and from the whole world, please make sure to subscribe our channel.